Walking down the YouTube street, feeling the beat. Right cross on assignment, bring in the heat. Panel discussion, Essie Berry in the zone. Deaconess in action, making a presence known. Miss K, so grateful for the knowledge we share. Shy and Raymond, they don't really care. In the box, they're distracted. Can't keep up with the flow, but Essie keeps it real, speaking what she knows. Spooky always lurking, trying to bring us down. But Essie ain't afraid, she wears the crown. Shout out to Mama Denson, Mama Watts in the game. They paved the way, inspired Essie to claim her fame. Shout out to Mama Denson, Mama Watts in the game. They paved the way, inspired Essie to claim her fame.
Scoop. Shmoney, Essie Berry. Shall we kept it real? Talking hot topics, no time to chill. Right cross on assignment, seeking the truth, bringing the fire, dropping bombs in the booth, waiting for the fan band to check in, feel like for life. Yeah, we never give in. Linda Dorsey, Fred, and Mama Dixon too. Rocking with the truth, that's what we do. Shout out to BB, Shad and Valerie D. Ham, Mama Watts in the house, jamming like a slam. Daddy girl, Raymond, Miss Carol in the mix. All our supporters, let's turn it up to 6. Shout out to BB, Shy, Valerie D. Ham, Mama Watts in the house, jamming like a slam. Daddy girl, Raymond, Miss Carol in the mix. All our supporters, let's turn it up to 6.
was born 1973. I wonder what the future really holds for me. I sit back, relax, meditate, appreciate the fact that my mama never turned her back. When I was young, I had plenty of friends. As I got older, I never really saw them again, claiming they were down with me. But when times got hard, their backs always turned to me. Sometimes I wonder, what am I living for? Was I placed on this earth to be broke and poor? Nah, I'm working hard to be underpaid, staying depressed on my debt, credit cards made. I learned in the church that if my heart ain't right, I never get to see a big and brighter light. Glance at my pocket, find $1 left. I can't look to my right, cause I find out I'm by myself. Get yours and I get mine. That sick mentality is why we don't have a dime. The word is wicked and it's so demanding. Resurrect your mind, homie. That's why I'm still standing.
I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Though times are hard, I'm still standing.
My eyes are getting bad, I can barely see. Mom's wondering what's going on inside of me. Well, I don't know if I'ma live or die, but I got to do something to get a piece of this pie. Unstable sometimes and I'm down, but what I need to do is get my tail up off the ground. I'm working so hard trying to stay upright, but when it gets dark, I'm like an animal creeping through the night, searching knowledge, understanding. Take it from me, sweet lady, that's why I'm still standing.
I'm still standing. I'm
to get mine. Ain't nobody fault but yours if you don't have a dime. Impressing everybody that hates you in a strange land, but you don't even have a clue. You got this and got that, but your entire family tree is still working for Jack. Don't live like an everyday phony. I'm a living testimony, that's why I'm still standing.
I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Though times are hard, I'm still standing. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Though times are hard, I'm still standing. Stand on, stand on, stand on, stand on your ground. Stand on, stand on, stand on your ground. Stand on, stand on, stand on, stand on your ground. Stand on, yeah, yeah. Though times are hard, you can stand. Though times are rough, it will get tough. You can stand, you can stand. Stand on, stand on, stand on. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Y'all all under arrest today. Y'all are all under arrest today. I'm coming in a cop uniform, y'all. Let me welcome everybody. Let me welcome everybody in the circle before we get started, for sure. I'm happy to see everybody in the box. Miss Valerie, welcome. Miss BB, welcome. I love you guys so much. Miss Dorsey, welcome. I'm going down as we go. I want to make sure I get everybody comments and stuff too, because I'm gonna do a little differently today. If you guys want to watch some of their interview, if you missed it with me and Storm and Jaguar, we can play some of it. But it's a lot's going to be said today. Welcome, Fred. Welcome, Mama Dancing, and a lot that we got to talk about. But I really want to hear y'all comments, your thoughts, because the other day, you know, a lot of people had tuned in, and basically with certain things I guess they wanted to talk about that I didn't speak about, or maybe I did. So they'll give you an opportunity as well to speak and say what you want to say. Welcome, Shy, and anybody else who want to join, the people on the outside in the box, in the bushes, as y'all say, looking on the outside, looking in. Welcome, Rocky Rabbit. Peace and love for sure. Peace and love. Welcome, Right Cross in the house. This is uncut, unscripted, unfiltered. If you filter, you don't need to be over here, because ain't no telling what's gonna come out or what's gonna be said. Let me get on down, y'all. I gotta get all the comments. I love the way you guys greet each other and talk to each other while you guys are, you know, corresponding back and forth with each other. I love that you show love, and I appreciate that. Please make sure that anybody come in new, that you make them feel welcome and in the box to say hello, make them feel comfortable in our home, as that we say. I have to say to you guys, before we get started, I want to make sure, Miss Dorsey, did I say Linda? Let me make sure. Let me say, I'll start talking. I forgot calling y'all name. Then y'all will go talk about that. Well, she ain't call my name, and she ain't call my name, and I ain't hear my name called. I think I got everybody. I played that song, I'm Still Standing, Stand on Your Grounds, because there are so many women that are being violated every day, all day. And Cassie and Kim and Cassie, Kim, Jaguar, they're just a part of that scenario. Welcome, Brother Tay in the house. And I got everybody. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Okay, y'all. Let me see. I'll see Miss K down here. Hold on. Let me welcome Miss K up too. I love when you guys correspond and respond as well. So if you guys got something to say, I'm going to be paying attention to your comments, because a lot of the other questions the other night, people asked questions and I didn't respond to some of them. So if y'all want to do that tonight as well, we can do that as well too. Hey, Miss K. Hey, Miss Cheryl and Philly for Life.
Hey, Miss Essie.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Hey, people. Hey, family.
Ain't it nice that we all could get together? We can talk about some things and maybe map some things out. First of all, for all the victims and people who are reaching out to me because they saw me with Storm on his platform, I want to thank you guys for that. And that is one reason why, too, I love Storm when he welcomed me on his platform. I'm ready to go over there. More visual people see what we're trying to do as far as trying to make a purpose, be able to help people any way that we can. One voice can make a difference and one voice can make a change. And if you guys couldn't get in touch with me, y'all be seeing Miss K Smith in the box. She does counseling as well. So if y'all want to call or something's wrong, if I couldn't get to you, please feel more than free to do that. And as well, we want to keep D-Ham in prayers because he's going through a lot, because we did talk about it early in the week about him losing his mother. That's a horrible feeling. I know how that feels because I lost my mom. So, we have to keep him in prayers all the way around the board. Also, you guys, tomorrow we'll be doing Brother Tate, Raymond Tate. I think it might be the first time. I'm not sure we're going to be on camera together, face to face, or he going to put his thumbnail up. But I want him to walk us through his dialysis situation, how he's overcome everything, how he lost the weight, and how you can keep faith and show what God has took him from then and where he has placed him today. I love inspirational stories like that, and there's so many more to come. So I just want to put that out there, you guys, before we get started. Miss Kate, next time you send me some text message, you might have to send them to my email, because it's some way when I forward them from my text message to my email, I can't pull them up. It's like it's a link, but it goes on a piece of paper or something. I don't know. Usually, or when you forward it to me, forward it right across, and he'll forward it to my email.
Okay, we'll do. We'll do.
So you guys, listen. We're going to watch a little bit of Storm, but I want to make sure if anybody got any questions in between anything that we talk about, I just want to make sure that let you know the lines are open for that. If I see a message that you're saying, I'm going to respond to that as well. But at the end of the day, if you didn't see it, I'm just going to let you guys see how me and Jaguar vibe together on screen. I think we did pretty good myself. Everybody, some people liked it, some people don't, but you can't please everybody. I like Jaguar. Nobody's going to make me say anything different. If Jaguar people feel the way they feel about her, that's fine. This woman that went through a lot of stuff emotionally and mentally, and so have I. And if you're not dealt in this type of situation or this type of energy, then you're not going to be able to see it like I see it. You get what I'm saying? Like if you don't watch me go through it for years, you may have, but if you don't lived it, it's a total different thing from you going through something and you lived it. You know what I'm saying? And just instead of watching it on the outside looking in. And mentally, we don't even know half of the stuff that's been done to her. And Jack get on the internet and she says a lot. But at the end of the day, you guys, she's been through a lot. And you could tell that in her spirit, in her mind, her body, and her soul. Miss Valerie say, you enjoyed the live? We did a great job. Thank you. So if y'all didn't see it, I will put the link in the box too. But just watch us right in the beginning just a little bit. Jack vibe was good. I think we gave each other both mad respect, you know what I'm saying, as sisters. And I believe that she can bring a lot to the table. What I am fascinated about now is, why is everybody believing her now but didn't believe her then? Why is that? Can anybody tell me that? Can you tell me that? Why is it that it's so easy to victimize the victim? It's so easy to blame the victim. And it's so easy for someone to say we're angry, we're mad, we're upset as Black women or something like that. Why is it that if somebody in the box didn't believe Jack in the beginning, you want to tell me why? Please tell me why, because I want to know. What made you think that she wasn't telling the truth? I knew she was telling the truth when she opened her mouth. I second knew she was telling the truth because every platform she got on, she never changed the story, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So they said there's no such thing as a successful liar. So you're either gonna lie or you're gonna tell the truth. So you gotta be honest. Y'all, something caught my attention. I'm sorry. You have to be honest with yourself and think about, when she was saying stuff. I think people was more so looking at it because it was Jag, but you listen to the message that Jag's been putting out. Like, I ain't heard nobody that she talked about that was good. Did you? I mean, like, I haven't heard her talk about too many people in the industry that hadn't violated someone in some type of way.
Yeah, but that's how people are. They would rather believe negativity than the truth.
Right.
And that's just how that is. That's just how our mind goes. I believed her from the beginning. You know, even when she was going through the people hunting her down and, she was moving from place to place. I believe every word that lady said. I believe that.
Okay, so because a lot of people did say, if y'all didn't, I'll click in and on off there. But I just noticed the other night when I was talking, people were saying a lot of stuff on the mic, and I wasn't reading the questions. So I said on Recap Friday, it's not just for me, it's for everybody. So if we can't, someone can come up, or if you want me to read the thing, I will. But it said Jag has a Philly vibe. Where's Jag from? Do anybody know? What's she from? She
I
got a
think she's from Baltimore, Maryland.
okay, she from Maryland.
I
Meek,
think that's
not
what
so
she said.
much. Meek Mills, not so much. I
Yeah.
guess she said Meek Mills. I am taking his Philly car from him. He makes us look bad. What, Miss Valerie, you from Philly? And Meek Mills from Philly?
Yeah.
Well, why he make y'all look bad? Look, I'm saying y'all now. Why he make y'all look bad, Miss Valerie? Why he make y'all look bad? Did you hear that video with Meek Mill on it?
Oh yeah.
Did
Oh
anybody see that video with Meek Mill on it?
yeah.
Did anybody feel sorry for Meek Mill?
No.
Why you feel sorry, dog, Miss K?
Everybody grown, except for the ones that were violated. You know what I'm saying? His son, and this is just me. When your child asks you, Dad, are you gay? They're saying you gay because you slept with P. Diddy and all that. That was, way before all of this come out. You told that baby no. They lying. And you knew all the time what the hell you was doing. You knew it. But you lied to that child. Now I don't feel sorry for him.
Valerie say she from Philly. Who from Philly? You from Philly? Jack?
Uh-uh. She probably saying Jag. Okay then. Okay, she may be.
Okay, so somebody's mistakes for believer from day one. He's supposed to be so tough.
Mm-hmm.
So did he get paid to get ran up in?
No, it's not the matter of being a paid because they come in as gay and hiding it and all that, and then when they get in and make that money, because what you do behind closed doors, I guess they don't realize that it will one day come out. They've
So
all
he was okay. So Meek Mills was okay with.
Yeah, he was okay with it. He's probably doing it while he was out there selling drugs. Ain't no telling what he was doing, but he was okay with it.
I wonder why Diddy didn't help him try to get out of jail at that time when he was in jail. Remember when he was in jail?
He didn't want to be associated with him. That's why I don't understand why he don't understand why people are not being, want to be socialized with him with what he's going through. Here, you did the same thing to other people.
Right. Right. I talked about something. First of all, you guys, Miss K, what did you think about me and Jag vibe?
It wasn't a vibe thing with me. It was the over talkness. I don't know if she couldn't hear and she just kept on talking, or she thought maybe y'all were through and then she just butt in the middle of the conversation. To me, that's nerve wracking.
Oh,
I know you have something to say. She got a lot of shit on her head. I understand that, and no disrespect to her, but when you over talk people, that's what make you be like, well, God, dog, let them talk. They got something to say too. Or she's trying to ask you a question. I'm talking to the phone. No, y'all couldn't hear me. I was
Right.
like, yeah, that those type of things. When you're dealing with people and things like that, you have to learn not to overtalk people. If you're gonna do that, then it's gonna be a few people listening to you.
Yeah. I think I was wondering, though, it might have been a relay in it. I didn't even
That's
notice
what it
that.
sounds like. It could be, but I heard her do it on other people's shows too. So maybe that's a personal thing she have to deal with. Maybe, she wasn't hearing or didn't see that y'all were XYZ. Y'all was through talking or y'all wanted to say something. But
Right.
whichever way it is, I was always taught when I was in college, I was taught when you giving a presentation or something like that, you speak about something and then you pause just in case someone want to ask you a question. You just don't do run-on sentences. You just don't talk over people. Now that's
Right.
what I was taught. So, yeah.
I do believe she had a lot to say. You know what? I didn't really notice it because I was really my focus. If y'all notice at the time, so I'm gonna let y'all see the beginning, and then I'm come back and ask y'all what y'all thought about Tiffany, because a lot of people had a lot to say about Tiffany. I don't really know her like that. When we first got on the mic, me or Storm didn't know she was gonna be on there, so it was a shock to us. She was talking smack a little bit. We was talking smack. I asked her, you know who, and she said a lot of people know me. I'm sure they do. Like a lot of people know her. I've been on this mic for 10 years now, so everybody probably know everybody. And a lot of times you don't really know who watching you, because she had watched for years and say she reached out. So let me see about this little part right here. Okay, let me just put a little bit on, because I said I was gonna show a little bit of it, y'all. Let's see, is this it?
You gotta be a little patient sometimes.
Hold on, y'all.
I got Miss Jaguar with us, and of course I have Essie Berry as well, so y'all can say hi to the chat.
Hi, chat. Hi, y'all. I love you guys. Queen.
Shout out to the Mod Squad, Undivided.
I have to say thank you for everybody for being patient. Wade, Jag, it's been a long time. Mad respect for you, Queen, from the beginning to the end.
Wait a minute, though. I gotta be honest about why we were late.
Okay.
You get a little bit of a surprise, just a little bit. Well, big bit. But
how about I do it like this?
Do it like that.
T-Girl.
Huh.
You know I was...
Just gonna give them the surprise, boo.
Just gonna give them the surprise. They should know the voice.
Don't give them the surprise.
What up, y'all?
Miss Tiffany.
What's going on?
Is she beautiful?
Actress and comedian. Now y'all can't talk shit, because look who's here.
Miss Tiffany has had it yourself, you guys.
Author, y'all make sure y'all get out. What are we gonna do? We're gonna curse them with
Joy. I curse you with joy, honey.
I love that.
It's a great book. And just sitting there listening to you talk to your meet and greet folks afterwards, and just listening to you give them life lessons. And, I have my 2 cents, but her crew is really tight and they love her. And see, I know a lot of people think that me and Tiffany are in a bad way, and it's not true.
She just be talking crazy about me every now and then because she love me.
Well, everybody
It's
else
all
talks
love.
crazy
It's all love.
about me.
It's all love. It
Somebody
happens.
talk
It
crazy
happens.
about somebody else. Shit. But I found out a mutual mentor in common. Michael Collier.
Yes.
Oh,
I love Michael Collins.
Yeah. And when Michael told me, because he was just recently honored on Venice Beach, and unfortunately I went ultra viral and there was no need for me to be outside. Tiffany had some other stuff going on, but she was there, whether or not she was there in person, because she helped donate to make that happen. And anyone that could ever do anything great to support that man has my heart forever.
Thank you. Thank you.
He just recently got married as well. Yeah, good guy.
It's so cool.
I can't wait. We're having dinner on Tuesday night.
Oh, you're going to love it. Yeah.
Well, first off, Tiffany, I will say this. You are absolutely beautiful. You look great. No, sometimes you see people on the camera, like for real, you don't know what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? You be like,
he came camera ready.
No, you look good, Tiffany, in person.
On some lashes. Just like you did. You didn't even put on lashes.
No.
Her lashes.
And her spirit, and you know what? You see certain things. Did I cut myself off?
That's what it sounds like, sis.
What happened? What happened? Shit. Try to. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where I'm at? You hear me? Is they on there? What just happened? I tried to get back to the StreamYard. Hold on. Miss K, you still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, what happened? How did I do that?
Mm.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me cut the screen off. Let me see if I cut the screen off. What happens? Y'all gonna kill me, Miss K. I don't know what's happening. I might come on two screens. I don't know. Y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm acting like I know what I'm doing here. I don't know why that did that. Let me see. Well, let me do. I get on another screen. What happened? Hold on, y'all. Child, secrets ain't safe in the family way. Let me make sure I know right. Y'all, I don't know what happened. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, Miss K, we on twice. So what happened? I got a double screen.
Yeah.
How's that possible? How's that, y'all? Hold on. Y'all hear me? I'm at. How's that? Oh, y'all, I don't know what I did. Let me just cut some of this off. Did I cut it off now? No. Oh, y'all. Y'all, I got two. I got to figure what's happening. Echo. Trying to be. Let me see. Let me see. What happened? Cut this off. Okay, let me go back up. Can y'all still hear? Hmm. 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 I got two screens. Oh, wow. What happened? Oh my God. Let me see. Okay. I don't want to go out back in. What I do? Yeah.
You off, sister?
Am I back up?
Yeah, now you're on.
Did I end the stream?
No,
I'm still live.
but you not on it. It's not showing your picture.
Oh, okay. But I'm back on, y'all.
There
I'm
you
back
go.
on.
Yeah, there you are.
Forget trying to do that split screen shit. Forget that. I'm acting like I know what I'm doing. Jesus.
Okay, okay.
I guess I didn't go back and watch the whole thing, so I probably will go back and watch it. As you can see, we were still kind of surprised that Tiffany was on there, but she didn't look bad. How old is Tiffany? How old is she, you guys? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I know she got her own product of weed too that she's selling. Please hit the like and share. I ain't going back on there. Valerie said, I saw Tiff on Breakfast Club and she was trying to make it seem like Kat was scared of Kevin Hart and left the room when Kevin came in. That heifer. Really? Really? I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, the Cat said he said, but I really don't like that he got his Kevin ex-wife. I don't like the Cats dealing with the ex-wife because they got a bond regardless. She said, I love reading, but I never read the book. Y'all heard the name of the book? You heard the name of it, Miss K?
Trying to be no, ma'am. I hadn't heard that.
She said, The Curse. Is it Joy You Curse? A Curse of the Joy? A Joy I Curse You? That's the name of the book. Joy I Curse You. Now, I'm not going to give my 2 cents on it because I heard what Storm said about it, but he was just saying that it was it's a different type of vibe if you read the book. So to Tiffany's right now, she's promoting her book. I haven't read it yet, but still. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. That wasn't even a good day, you guys. It was just too much going on. We was like 3 hours late for the show because I guess Tiffany had popped in on Jag. We didn't know. A lot of people felt like that they didn't feel comfortable, but that was Jag. Jag has been through a lot. So Jag sit up there and still trust people in the industry after everything she done went through, then more power to her. I would be leery to trust anybody. Just by the stuff that I done went through with Steve Harvey, I'm leery about trusting anybody in the industry. And then to see what these people have went through, like in the industry, and listen to what Jag say. Right. I mean, I'm sure like who can you trust and who you can't trust. I didn't get to hear anything Cassie said, but you guys know she came out with a comment about what Diddy said about the apology. She thought it was bullshit. Yeah. Like bullshit, and it wasn't sincere. You know, he didn't like comment in any kind of way to like make it known that it was Cassie. He was just saying, I'm sorry. He was basically saying, no, I'm sorry because I got caught. I fucked up. Did this. I can't believe I didn't take that tape and throw it away, and I kept that tape, and now I need physical therapy and mental therapy. He ain't taking neither one. Therapist. Who is his therapist? Do anybody know who Diddy therapist is? And Diddy don't even know who his therapist is, probably. I was gonna show y'all one on the game, but I don't want to go back through that. It's a lot of men that are speaking up right now. So, can someone tell me, is it true? Is it true that Diddy sold what to Netflix? Did he sell the documentary? What documentary? Because they just showed that he made a deal and selling some type of documentary. Is it surviving? Because how can he sell something of Diddy, surviving Diddy, and it ain't his shit? I was wondering how he could make that deal with Netflix, but they say he done made some kind of deal with Netflix about it. Or maybe he got the people that Diddy violated, or maybe he done signed a contract with certain people that Diddy has violated. Because I put it in this box up here. I forgot the guy's name, but there's a guy who's suing Diddy, and it's not just Diddy. It was a whole lot of list of other people too. They're basically saying anybody who's affiliated with Diddy, anybody who was affiliated with those parties, anybody who went to those parties, especially the men, because I noticed there was white parties. Every color, I guess, represented something of that magnitude. Like they had black parties, they had white parties, they had red parties. I'm not sure what all those colors of those different parties meant, but they all meant something. And they're pretty much alluding to the fact that that they're gonna get Diddy. We know they're gonna get Diddy, but they're trying to get other people that were affiliated with Diddy who was in the human trafficking. Now, I know that they said that Los Angeles was not gonna press any charges against Diddy for that assault. But there may be a way that they said that they're gonna put it on the RICO case, but there may be a way still that people's voice can be heard that they should be able to charge Diddy with kidnapping and abduction. Because if she was not able to leave, she had to leave that hotel sometime or another. He forced her to stay. So that means he forced her to leave, right? They should be able to get him a kidnapping or abduction because there's no statute of limitation on that. But because nobody brought that to the district attorney, then they may not look at it that way. For whatever reason that they're trying to let him out right now, because they said that Diddy did get booked in when he got arrested, not this time, but before. But you know, they don't even make it behind the bars because by the time you get there, the attorney's getting there. And that's why you don't do no time behind bars, right? But the RICO case, I'm not quite understanding. What are they going to get him for the RICO case for? Is it for the drugs? Is it for the trafficking? What is the RICO case for? Well, the RICO case on its own, and the reason why I know because my cousin was in one. The RICO case, if time has passed on whatever they've done, they find other means of getting them. Just like, say for instance, it was a jewelry heist. Him and his boys supposed to broke in, but he was in Houston with us. So they was trying to put a RICO case
include him in it too, because he was the head man running things. So it happened like 3 years prior. And the man was saying that all they can do is charge him with a RICO case. And usually that's other things like the kidnapping, holding against their will, and stuff like that. So they may not get him for the punches and the kicking that he did to her and throwing her down. But they do have other means of charging him for what else he did to her.
So they can get him in the RICO case for the kidnapping and
Yes.
Miss what is this? Miss Bell to say Cat will drag her and have her somewhere crying. She had better watch who she talk about. If she knows like I know, girl, if you know like I know, that ain't the one you want to do it with. I forgot they had some words about something. Cat said something and she said that Cat wasn't right. I made some videos too, but I shut them down, just being nice, because after I looked in her face, she seemed more humble than what people say. I don't know why people don't like Tiffany. What's the problem? Because of the pedophilia thing. Because she was with that guy. What's that guy name?
Aries.
Right. Somebody wrote me about that and said that they didn't like that I was on the screen with her because she was affiliated with Aries. So how would I have known she was going to be on the screen? And because that happened, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do it. I didn't know they was going to do it. We didn't know Kim was going. Tiffany was going to be on there together. But you just automatically want to throw me in the mix of that. That shit didn't have nothing to do with me. Someone wrote that and said that. I was kind of offended because how we have known that. And I'm sure whatever happened through that situation, I guess her and God, the dude, got through it. I mean, for real.
Right.
She can smoke her own product and read her own book. I know that's right, Miss Valerie. Well, you know what? Some people gonna support her and some people ain't. I think she's getting more support and love on her tour than she is in Hollywood. And congratulations to Justin Bieber. He seemed like he's happy that he get ready to have a baby. Maybe that'll put a sparkle back into his life, because I still went back and listened to a lot of his music. If you guys have not listened to some of Justin music, it's like it's a message in his music. That baby was dogged out by the time he walked up into Hollywood. What I don't understand is why didn't his mother say nothing? Where was his father at? So he just affiliated with his mother and not with his father. You just turned him over to Diddy like that.
Well, that even goes far as his grandparents. Where were they?
Right.
And I just hope and pray that he gonna go to counseling and get all that stuff out his head, because he could very well be another Diddy.
Now, I don't know if he'll be another Diddy. I think that he's so violated. Did you hear that? Like he said, he sold his house, he sold his soul for a car, a Ferrari. He sold his soul for some music. And who signed that baby contract at 15 years old? The mother. So you sold Beaver to Diddy, because look, there was a white boy and he was trying to get at me, and he was real cool. I liked it. Like he had a lot of soul about himself, but he kept trying to hang around my damn son. And I asked him, why are you trying to hang around my son? He was trying to get at me. Then get at me. Don't hang around my son, because I find a problem when grown men that are not affiliated with you be hanging around your kids. Something's wrong with that. And anybody who's letting their kid hang around a grown adult like that, that's an issue. And they're either a false narrative, or they're trying to come and do something to your kids some type of way, period.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying about Justin. I just hope and pray. Not saying he will, but we do know that people that has been violated become violators, and I just hope and pray it doesn't happen with him. But with his soul, he told you his soul was lost. I just hope he's gonna get help, before the baby get here. And I'm not saying he's queer. I'm not saying none of that. But what I am gonna say is, after he left P. Diddy, he went to a church, and him and the pastor would hang out and all that, and they was kissing. That's what I mean.
You saw that?
Yes, it was on the video.
Who was the pastor?
It was a white man. I don't know me. I don't know who it was.
He was just like a peck.
You ain't got no business kissing no man in the mouth, period.
Right, you're right. I just want to know what you. I just want to know though. But
Yeah, but he kissed him. He didn't like kiss him like we would a man and a woman would kiss. But for you to do that and then you sitting there smiling and he's smiling and that it was more than one time. So that led me believe he's not a pastor of God. He can't be kissing on boys. But he already knew that that baby was damaged. And he moved on in and did what he did. That man just as guilty as P did it to me.
yeah, 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 yeah. You know,
So
when you go ahead.
so that's why I was saying I hope he get help. I really do. I hope he's getting help. So he can be, get the baby a fresh start and himself a fresh start. It's all right to start over. But yeah, he sure did.
You know, when you just said that about getting help, it made me go back and think about all the stuff that happened. So I'm gonna put some dates together. But
Uh-huh.
probably the end of June or the 1st of July, I'm gonna come back one more time and break all this down again. I was trying to find an interview that I did a 2-part series on back in 2019 to 2020, and it was a real deep situation about Steve Harvey. But now that I go back and I look at everything now, which I'm gonna try to break it down from beginning to end, but let's go all the way back for a moment. When Mary did those videos, and Mary said that she found videos in her home in a computer, not even video. She found a computer in her home, and in the home where she found the computers, it was a bunch of naked men. I wonder how many of them naked men knew Diddy.
Ain't no telling.
I wonder how many of them naked men were affiliated with Diddy. Now let's go back because Steve Harvey been knowing Diddy since the 90s because he was on the Hightower show. So you tell me that Steve, and don't y'all find it very strange and odd? Someone sent me the information, asked me to just put it out there. They want to know why Steve he always come to everybody's fence, why he ain't open his damn mouth about Diddy.
Because there's some truth in it.
Right, but even though there's some truth in it, you ain't gonna say nothing, Steve. They want to know why.
No, I ain't gonna say nothing. No, that's not how they do. You see, TD Jakes, they say he had a stroke.
No, he didn't.
That's what they saying. That's why we supposedly hadn't been able to see him.
What?
Yeah. Now that ain't what that is.
Wait a minute, when did TD Jakes have a stroke?
Well, it was when it first started coming out with Diddy when he was had that red jacket on, talking about all he got to do is just talk to God, he'll forgive him. And maybe 3 weeks after then, his wife got on there saying that she knew he was gay. She knew it. So maybe a month after then, you didn't see nothing else. You didn't even see him on the web. You ain't seen TD Jakes on nothing. And then somebody came out and said that he was in the hospital. He had a stroke.
What? Now see, so your wife coming out saying you gay. So now you want to say he gay, but you weren't saying that before he got caught up in this shit.
Well, she gay. My thing is she gay. So what did you say that for?
Why did you say it anyway? Why you co-signing and you knew it in the beginning? So what did she think it was gonna do? Because she said, yeah, my husband gay now. What she thought that was gonna do?
Well, my thing is, first of all, it's telling you what it told me. Y'all play with God. That's what you think you're doing. See, he gonna have the last word. And for you to say that, then you knew that he was sexually molesting your 2 boys, though. You knew that. Since you knew he was a punk. Yeah, see.
So his wife got 2 sons that ain't his, or that
the 2 older kids, the 2 older boys. I think it was a boy, girl. But the older boy, one that got caught in the park with the police, him, and he did a statement for the FBI or whoever did the interview, did the statement with him, stated that TD Jakes taught him and his brother everything they knew. See, you sold your kids, bro. That's what you did.
To who? To TD Jakes?
Had to have had if he over there bumping and grinding with them babies, you know.
That's why he had no disrespect. What you go through and you go through certain things. There's a reason why. What should I say? Drake too. He's a villain with the house of the Ebony Clique.
Yeah.
Ebony Clique. I don't know if Steve was a part of that as well. The Ebony Clique. What's that?
Well, it's just like the Illuminati and stuff. It's the same thing, and each one of those people wear different colors, and all that. But I read up on Jake early this week. I didn't know he was that darn treacherous.
What you mean, like what, being gay?
Well, I didn't know none of that. I don't listen to his music. It don't do nothing for me. But yeah.
Oh, you said Drake is treacherous.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. See,
treacherous how?
He do little boys and stuff like that too. He messed with little girls. They say he ain't no different from Diddy and Jay-Z.
What?
And I was shocked. Yeah.
So now, see, that's it. Hey, Tony, that's what I'm saying, you guys. All these people are getting away with that kind of shit in the industry, and I'm not quite sure why.
And let me tell you this, it ain't only in the industry. It's out here. Our next door neighbors might be a pedophile.
Well, I mean, you know what? Now, straight up, it's definitely in the churches. It's definitely with that Mason and that Easter Star stuff too. All that, y'all, they can say if they want to. Too many people have said it. Too many people have showed it. And a lot of the Mason stuff, they the ones in the Illuminati pulling cards and running things. Them little rings they got on, and then they do little signs to make the judge shut up.
And then my thing is the police, they all in it too.
Yep, lawyers. That's how. Okay, y'all. So when they was talking about going to the parties and the Diddy parties and all those different parties, that's who be at them parties. The judges, the lawyers, the DAs, all the kind of people be at them parties, and they ain't gonna let you go in like with phones and shit. You can't go in with that. And then they want you to strip down, put on robes. They want to make sure that you butt naked up in there, and basically you can't have nothing, be filming nobody or nothing.
And see, that's even with his parties. He like that at his parties because they know somebody gonna tell something, but you can't stop them from remembering what they was dealing with and what they saw. You can't erase that.
Somebody told me that like we shouldn't say anything about. I shouldn't say anything about Kim Porter. Well, first of all, his ass should have did Kim Porter like that. That was his kid's mama. That's fine.
Well, if he slaps his own mama, he didn't give a damn about her, period. And I'm going to tell you, I just didn't like the idea of Cassie laughing at her while he beat her. I know I look better than her, baby. And I know Puppy had something to do with it or all that, but you don't do that. You just don't. And
anybody saying Cassie getting nothing she deserved. She just basically saying that Cassie saw he did beat on Kim Porter, and she laughed about it. That would have been an issue, though.
Yeah, it's an issue. I understand people go through things, but nobody is better than the next person. Just because Miss Kim was dark skinned, that don't mean you look better than her. Maybe she was scared in too. Maybe she was scared of Puffy. But that's something, you got to think about stuff like that. Yeah. You got to think about that. You told her whatever he told you probably to say. And he kicking and hitting on her, but you found that shit funny. He made you laugh. Now he'd have to whoop both of our tails. Because I would have told him, nah, this ain't cool.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care if I don't like you or not. I'm not gonna stand there. I don't care if I done had words with you. I don't care if you get down. I will not stand there and let no man put his hands on you. Like I could not do that. How can I do that?
He would, me and him, we just gonna have to do what we gotta do. And that's the time he had her to pull her Tampax off. And um P. Diddy had Kim to suck Cassie's tampon.
That's some bullshit right there.
That's my thing. She thought it was funny. See,
Like,
you trying to
like you don't have to kill a person like me. You're a big nigga. I will kill you in your fucking sleep, player. There's no I would suck a sister Tampax. Nigga, I will shove that shit down your throat. Listen, y'all can sit up here and play them kind of games if y'all want to. I'm not even sure why sisters let brothers do like that. You better get some pot of grits or some water and stuff when bro sleep. He will remember that for the rest of his life. Are you serious? And be like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I wish I would. And the Caucasian model, what's her name? I'm not sure.
The white girl.
The white girl who just came out. Hold up, I say that. They say Drake was a suspect because he had pink rats in his head. I ain't see the pink rats. There's that video to that too. I'm just saying.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I sure will be looking.
Got a link to it. If y'all say some stuff and I ain't seen it, put the link because I go back and check the links in the box.
Okay.
To check it out. The Caucasian young lady that's a model that said that Diddy raped her and slipped something in her. Did she say in her drink or her weed?
Yeah, in her weed.
Okay. Now that tell you right there, if you smoke weed, unless you see the shit roll, don't smoke with nobody because they could lace your stuff. That's one. And they don't tell her what they laced it with. They could have chopped some of that little pink peel up and put it in there. Definitely don't drink nothing if you ain't seen it pulled. And if you do see it pulled, Jaguar said on the video that y'all just seen we were watching that they lace the drink. They take a
syringe.
Yeah, a needle, syringe, and in the top of the liquor bottle or the wine through that wooden cap, and they put it through there and spike the drink. So even if you shit roll, I mean, don't be open till you get it. Don't mean it ain't already spiked because they could put it another way. So at this point, I don't even want nothing that you open. If I ain't seen you bought it, and I'm gonna watch you from the store to the crib. Other than that, I don't want it.
Well, see, my thing is that's a thing about, you know, how can you deal, you know, how people mentally you know, deal with people, you know, because I wouldn't have drank anything. I wouldn't have smoked nothing. And probably what he did was kept, oh no, you know, you smoke things, you do this, you know, just like dudes do today. Oh girl, ain't nothing wrong with it. You grown, ain't you? You know, that type of stuff. You got to be strong.
She said he forced her to suck his weenie. I would have bit that shit off.
Yeah, he did. That's what she said.
You never thought about biting it off. You never thought about biting it off and snatching his nuts. You never thought about that.
Well, see, that's the thing. Yeah. And you can't tell me being in modeling that you hadn't ran across nobody to do things like that to y'all, and you didn't know what to do.
Well, you know what? The bad part about that is I'm not. All victims are victims, and we all fight and we do things differently. But you not gonna force me. You have to have something to my head to tell me to suck your thing, and you think I'm gonna just suck you and not bite that shit off, and you forcing me to do it. That would be an issue. So nigga, you better have a gun. You better would have to have a weapon to do that. And if I'm down there too far and no weapon on me, I'm gonna pull his everything up. So I'm just saying, everybody's different. I just feel like that would be an issue. And I would be getting him from that day forward. I gotta respect Jag, no matter when she came forward. She came forward. But it's sad that she had to see somebody's life took to see that happen. And then it's bad that she had to see what she had to go through, what she was suffering with, because she was going through a lot herself mentally. You gotta admit she was.
Yeah. And see, my thing is, before all this came out, Jag was talking way before Kim was even killed.
Yeah.
You know, so didn't nobody pay no attention to her, but I clap my hands to her. You know, do your thing. If they don't listen, then you go to the next one. You go wherever there's somebody let you on their platform and tell what you know.
And I liked it that at the beginning, Jag didn't care whoever platform she was on that bad boy telling. I didn't like that some of the smaller bloggers, some people trying to make fun of her, but I didn't. I didn't like that. I noticed that Shy said something when I asked about the Ebony Click. Shy said Ebony Click is men posing as what someone they are not. So posing as someone they're not. So basically, they posing like they upscale dudes, but they don't they down low behind closed doors.
Right. I could get that. I could see that. But see, my thing is educate yourself. If and then some people are running away from abusive homes. So when they get away, okay, I'm gone. I got away from that. But there's real monsters and stuff out here too.
Yeah. Yeah. Secret society. What you talking about, Miss Valley, that you said Miss K said the other night? What you talking about when you said that? She said, yes, he does. So secret society, I know what the secret society is, but would that be kind of what Diddy is doing? Those secret society like that, like Steve, that secret society? What secret society?
Well, it's not, it's not a college thing.
I know it's not a
So
secret.
so it have to be that. It
Yeah,
have
but
to
I'm
be.
saying like so everybody got their own different groups, or they affiliate.
Yeah.
See, oh, okay.
Yeah, They got different groups, and just like the people that have black and white on, you always know when that's when they have black and white on. When they have red and black on, those colors mean something.
And that checkerboard too.
Yeah, the black and white. Yeah, that's that Illuminati mess.
They say that Drake had on pink fingernail polish. Well, all right.
But you know what? I'm gonna go back to this. You remember when Meek Mills was in that swimming pool?
Okay, yeah.
You remember when we was on there the other day and we were talking about it?
Yeah.
And then he told his son, no, daddy ain't gay. Baby, you had just got whooped down. All you got to do is listen to what P Diddy say. P Diddy said it. I listened to that video over and over. P Diddy, yeah, man, you cold. You my dude. Yeah, you sure know what to do, don't you? And then he laughing and stuff like a Cheshire cat. Just running his mouth on the video, telling what he did. That boy butt was sore. That's why he was sitting up there looking like he was thirsty. Yeah, you did it. Yeah, that's what you did. And that dude that taped him, I'm glad he did.
Where'd that tape come from?
It was it was P Diddy threw a party, and some of the security guard, they had dudes in there they knew. He said he kept hearing noise, like somebody hollering, So he said, shoot, he didn't know if somebody was in trouble or what. And then so he said he put his ear up to the door, and then you heard that Diddy, that daddy, and all that. You know how P Diddy be, they say he be talking.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. So he thought, well, dang, that sound like Chief. That don't sound like a woman, with her legs in there. He said he kicked the door in, and Diddy was on top of Meek Mill wearing him out.
Dang, Diddy shitty, ain't he? Oh. Miss Rocky Robin say I have only been on my knees cleaning the kitchen floor. Yeah, she said she ain't going dropping her knees but nothing but doing the kitchen floor.
That's it.
Was saying he would have killed me too. You think I'm gonna suck somebody else's tampon?
No.
Yeah, nigga, you would have been done. Yeah,
I'd have been dead. But see, my thing is now, what are you going to say to these kids that you killed their mama, man? Or you say you in counseling?
Those twins are like they ain't trying to believe that though.
Yeah, that's what they said, and I understand that, but you know what? God gonna make a way where they gonna see it. And I really hope they ready. I don't care how old you is, you gonna want to know what happened to my mama. That's just it. That's just it. And just like when he fought that little red boy's mama, she had to crawl up under the darn car to get away from P Diddy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then he's slapping his mama. What type of broad are you, ma'am?
So first, your ugly cousin said the pinky ring for the Mason. I like that. Your ugly cousin. The pinky ring is for the Mason. So they just wear the ring on the pinky. They don't wear nothing else. Why?
No, just because that's their organization. That's their sign.
If you got that ring on that pinky finger, that means a significant something.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Yes. Everybody have their own way. But my grandmother was the Eastern Star. You know, she was 95 when she was staying with me, right? So I asked questions. You know, we couldn't read that little old Bible she had. I didn't try to read it. I read it after she died. But I asked, I said, well, Mama, why is it that you know, when y'all go out of town with these Masons, you know, what do y'all be doing? She said that that's her traveling husband. And she had a husband at home. And I said, well, what do that mean? And she
In-house ding-a-ling, out-house ding-a-ling.
yeah, that's what it was. That's what she said.
What?
Yeah. And that's why I say I am not attracted to any man in any type of organization because there's always a woman for a man. That's how they do it. And I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna get in it. And my thing is, you know, you got a woman at home, but you want to go out here and do what you do. How do the woman at home feel? I know she gotta know.
So when you just said that too, this person right here said Kim Porter ex-boyfriend was Shakira Stewart was found unalive after.
It was.
Well, he dead?
Yeah, that's what on the line. Yes. Yeah.
Like, how long ago that was? I mean, so
That was a long time ago, but still he's telling whoever said that he is telling the truth.
Brandy Cope said that. So they pretty so y'all pretty much saying Diddy put a hit. How did he die? Can you tell me how he died?
Well, he was found he had went out with Kim. Kim and Puffy wasn't even going together at the time. And that's what they say. Every time, even if they're not together, he'll go find her, you know, wherever he thinks she is. And when he see her with somebody, you know, he had them bodyguard. He never fight by himself. See, to me, he a wussy. And, you know, you gonna go mess with this girl, y'all not together, you just can't stand to see her with nobody. And you know, the bodyguards are get in the man's face or they'll make him leave or whatever. That's what they do.
So where did they find how did the man die? How did her boyfriend die? Can anybody tell me that? Brandy Cope, how they found him unalive? Brandy Cope, new one in the house. Can you tell me how they found him? Like, so this is the thing, what you just said, let's go back. Miss K said that Jag was already saying this before Kim Porter even passed away. How long has Kim Porter, what year did Kim Porter pass away? What year?
2000, was it 2019 or 2020?
So I want to see a sacrifice for somebody, or Diddy, because he kept on elevating. Diddy, your card done ran out. She said, yeah, let me see. Diddy he's a monster all his life. I think she said pow pow. Oh, they shot him? They shot him?
They probably did. I wouldn't put nothing past them.
She said pow pow, so that means they shot him.
Yeah, they shot him.
And so I'm saying, where did they find Kim? Where did they find the body? Y'all,
I don't know. I don't know what. Yeah.
Let me go back. Let me see for myself. Let me pull a Shy. Should be putting that up there. Where you at, Shy? Shy said, "I get me a job." I can put it up there. Let me go back. What was his name? Let me go back. What was his name? What she said his name was? Okay, right here. What's his name?
Where's it at?
I got it. I'm typing up on this other one. Okay. Let me see. Let me see right quick. I'm Stewart. I'm going to see how Kim Porter's boyfriend. Shy said boyfriend. Shy said it was in 2018. See, this is my thing. When you start back going and y'all saying stuff about Kim, him killing her, and then people died. Everybody who's involved with Diddy, they should go back and look at everything that went on.
Yeah.
And another thing, okay, so Kim Porter died November the 15th, 2018. That's what Shay talking about. She died in 2018, November 15th. Ain't it surprising when they trying to deaden somebody off that they always find them with pneumonia? Same with Bernie Mac. They said Steve gave him the lemonade, then 2 weeks later he was dead.
They did Easy like that, talking about he had AIDS.
And he
Not,
did.
he did. When did you develop AIDS in a week's time? He didn't have HIV. He had AIDS, the kind that there's nothing else they can do for you for. And none of the women that he slept with was HIV positive or had AIDS.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I did see that. Let me see. Was dating Kim Porter and had serious issues with Puffy. They like wiped everything out. I'm trying to see if I see anything on them. They just say he had serious issues. They don't even say how homeboy died at all.
Well, just like you was telling me about that, the people get the information and they pay them off and they don't tell it the whole story.
Catch and kill story.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I think it is.
The story.
Because see, what's his name? TD Jakes was involved with this guy for years, and then he ran across his wife, and next thing you know, they found that man dead.
Yeah, I see they got a whole page on TikTok. It says Kim Porter boyfriend dead in Atlanta. So he died in Atlanta. Just say dead in Atlanta. I'm gonna have to research that more.
Yeah.
So that the guy we talking about right now, was Kim with him when she died? She wasn't with him, right? She was with somebody else.
He was already dead.
No, I'm just saying though. So okay, he had died while he was with her though, right?
Yeah. And then Puff Daddy made him break it up. And then she started staying to herself, and she stopped letting him know or letting anybody know when she found a guy that she was interested in.
Okay, yep, I just got that 2018. At his house? I can't find that on there. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. I didn't know that. Because they were saying that Kim was with Puffy from 2007 for 13 years, up into those 13 years. But the whole 13 years he was cheating.
They did say they was together off and on. They didn't say straight through. Because Kim had other men.
Well, they say you must sacrifice to stay relevant. So you got to sacrifice someone to stay relevant in the game.
I believe that.
It's about sacrifice somebody in the industry to stay relevant in this to stay famous. I've heard.
Yeah.
They said it was suicide.
The boy died from suicide. You know darn well that man ain't gonna kill himself.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right there.
That's how they do.
Pneumonia, or you done killed yourself. Listen, y'all, I don't care what you find by me. I love myself, but I went through a whole lot of shit. I'm not gonna kill myself. Y'all better find somebody and say who did it, because that's one thing I'm not gonna do. What's she say right here? The same thing happened to a record producer who knew Diddy, named Christopher Lightly. He was found unalive the same way as what?
Yeah, but Andre Pharrell too. Andre got mad because Clyde Davis gave P. Diddy the studio and all that. He gave that to P. Diddy, and Andre Pharrell was upset and he was talking. Next thing you know, Andre Pharrell died. Talking about from diabetes. Come on, people.
And you know what? It don't take nothing. If you listen to what some of the shit Jaguar say, it don't take nothing for you to slip some in somebody drink. And Miss Valley was saying that, if I go back to Eazy for a second, it was like Eazy came up with AIDS overnight. No, they wanted that nigga legacy. That's what happened.
That's what happened.
Because you could shoot a person up with AIDS real quick. They was doing that in Africa. They say was shoot people up with it. So just what happened, they experiment on people. So they probably did something like that. Yeah, he would have came up with it. But we really never seen no factors of that, because he didn't get sick like that till they say the end. But like Miss Valley was saying, it seemed like they would have detected it way before that day in the hospital.
Well, that my thing is, it happened the whole week he was in there. He has asthma, and that's what he thought he was having episode. So that's what made him go to the hospital, and then they chose to keep him.
Right.
So in that week's time, he had HIV. Right? That's what they say.
They say.
But the women's names that he wrote down on there that he slept with, none of them was positive.
Right. Right. That's just like Bobby DeBarge. He died,
Mm.
right? But I'm friends with his wife, and she don't have it. Neither of his kids have it. That's
See?
crazy. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Somebody owned the master to a lot of their music and stuff. And it's sad how all of them end up either dead or drugs or sold out some kind of way.
Yeah, that's true.
And the wife, Terry, I wish one day she'd do an interview with me. She's so meek and humble, you guys, but behind closed doors, she's a little bit cooler, but she's shy. But she had went through a lot with the whole DeBarge family, seeing the stuff in the industry. She said it really made her not even want to be in the industry and made her want to get out. You know, at the end of the day, everybody ain't telling the same story. Everybody ain't telling the same lie. You get what I'm saying? A lot of this
Yeah.
shit happened and people want to deny that it happened.
Mhm.
And being real, like I had people ask me questions, like nobody's gonna tell me to go sleep with a goat. I'm just telling y'all. They know if anybody watch me on the internet, they'd be a damn fool to do some stuff like that to me because they know I'm going to tell it. Most people probably would. I'd be like, did this nigga just say go sleep with a goat or go suck the goat? Who? For
Yeah.
what? To stay relevant? For who?
Mhm. Mhm.
That you will sacrifice certain things like so. There's different sacrifice from what I understand. Like
Mhm.
they say Mary was a humiliation sacrifice.
Yes. Yes.
So I guess that made Steve come
And,
up.
and so was Cat Williams. When they was taking him through all of that was a humiliation because
Yeah,
he kept saying no.
yeah, yeah. And I when that day when I seen Cat and they were saying he said they fuck with my babies now they got trying to get my babies. That shit was
Mhm.
so hard to me. I couldn't even think straight when I seen that happening. And all we could do is sit back on and look and just
Mhm. Yep, that's it. And he
come back to Diddy, but don't you look? I know she was scared a little bit. I know that don't count for nothing. But when these bras sit up and have these babies by these men,
yes.
for some
I
reason they feel like they obligated to these men. I don't know why you feel like you gotta be obligated because he's the pappy of the baby. You ain't got to be obligated to yourself. If you, I'm just saying, you know
Well,
what I'm
that
saying?
just shows you the self-esteem that that person has. He probably didn't beat them down, so they really believe that, you know. And but he's out there doing whatever he wants to do. So it's okay if he bring you gonorrhea or AIDS to the house. If you don't say no, they gonna keep doing it. That's it. And it's a lot of women out here like that.
Yeah, yeah. And
And
that's
that's
what we're at
sad.
the end of the day, I ain't trying to be funny, you guys. Like it's a lot of women who get beat and then they run back to the man.
Hmm.
That happens, I'm not really sure. But like women, hold on 1 minute, y'all. Hold on 1 minute.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys, somebody came to the door.
Well, that's fine.
Said my lane lost the train of thought. I was gonna say at the end of the day, you guys, I don't know like where this is really gonna end up. But with me, I wouldn't want to be affiliated with nobody in the industry anymore. It would really make me be scared to see the stuff that Jack went through, hearing some of the stuff Kim Porter went through, looking at what Cassie went through, and being real, if Cassie went through that, other people went through that too.
Yes.
Very simple. It
But
doesn't.
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Women's can't go.
What's that man name? Uh, uh, the man with the umbrella that used to follow P Diddy around, Farnsworth.
Okay.
Okay. He hadn't said anything. Now that nigga know a lot, and I wonder if he's talking to the police and the FBI, and telling what happened. but he hadn't said anything out on the open or in the net or anything. And we know he know.
So, and who is that? What's his name?
Fonzwell or Fon something. He used to walk around with P. Diddy and have that umbrella. He be toting the umbrella.
I think I know who you're talking about. Somebody said they screw up the internet. They kind of do that a lot.
Yeah.
Do that a lot. And this one too, this guy here too, Heavy D. I remember that Heavy D guy. That's what I'm saying. They got slipping these people drinks to slip them on off. Don't give me nothing. And being real, a lot of these celebrities, y'all knew this was happening in the industry, and y'all didn't say nothing because, as she said, you want to stay relevant, you want to stay up in the game, you want to give yourself more power in the industry, and then you continue to violate people at the same time. It's sad to know that you continue to allow that to happen, and we just watch it happen. Are we going to continue to watch it happen? Or are we going to do something to change it? I'm going to talk to Sha later because maybe we should get a petition. I was talking to Ms. K about it. Like, Diddy need to be in jail, but I guess we need to wait for the RICO Act to kick in.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, how many more females have he beat down like he beat down Cassie, and it was okay, and nobody said anything about it? She said Diddy sacrificed a lot to get to where he is. Right? He's the elite gatekeeper.
And I believe that, but then even come and visit them too. You know, P. Diddy, he was not a talented brother. He was not at all. He's not.
He really ain't. He got talent off everybody else. He came up off everybody else. I need to know why everybody's so scared to be talking about these celebrities and you gonna get sued. Shit, if the shoe fit, wear it. If you did survive, then shut up, because at the end of the day, what's done in the dark is gonna come to the light. Suge Knight is talking about Suge Knight, but Suge Knight is also talking about Steve Harvey and Diddy knew a whole lot more shit, and Diddy and Steve is more deeper in it than we think they are. Now, Suge said that from his own jail cell, so let's see what else he's going to say. And with Suge injecting EGE, I believe that.
And R. Kelly, he talking too. He said he told y'all years ago what was going on, but y'all want to, put me up under the jail. Y'all want to do this, that, and the other to me. You ain't never heard about me beating no woman. I don't do no stuff like that. But they did. And y'all knew they did. That's what he said.
And being real, they're saying that Diddy was a part of that too, helping him get locked up like that.
Oh, yeah. And Jay-Z too.
Favor.
Yeah, and what about Jay-Z? And see, I'm going to tell you, I do believe that Jay-Z is most of the reason why they got P. Diddy strung out like that. Because he know.
Strung out like what?
Far as getting caught up in this mess. Far as the police coming to his house and the FBI and all that. He said, yeah. But see, I wonder if P. Diddy, he had cameras, they say, all over the house, even in his bathrooms.
Right.
So I wonder if he had some stuff on Beyonce.
Well, I got an email, and they were saying that they're combing. Let me see if I find the email. They're combing through all the emails. They're combing through all the videos. They're combing through everything, right? But they say there's a lot of high-profile people on there, like judges and lawyers and stuff like that. So they going through it with a fine-tooth comb, and some of the high elite that are in it are paying them people to let them say, hey, don't put me in this. Can you keep your mouth closed?
No, you was in it. No. And even what the dude named from overseas, Elizabeth's grandson was there too. He was in there too.
Who you talking about?
What's the lady that died? And her name Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth.
Right.
Yeah, her grandson was in there too.
Right. So they saying that it's a whole lot of the videos with those type of elite people in it, and those people are trying to make sure that those videos of them don't come out, because he just don't got them of celebrity. They saying that he got them of judges and stuff too, and the judges that are in the videos, they try to make sure that they don't get caught up in the videos and nobody see the videos.
Well, that's why I said the other night, I hope and pray that they find the right people that cannot be bought and send all their asses on. I don't care if you marched in the marching band from the high school to the church house. Whoever's involved, get them. Because now these people that are still alive, they have to live this over and over every day.
Yep.
And that's not
like talking to victims. Because
yeah.
you've been a victim, and if you don't know how to deal with victims, it don't matter what you're talking about. If you've been victimized, they're gonna be traumatized by saying something over. You know,
That's why I always say, if you call yourself being a therapist, male or female, don't never well, this is my teaching. You never tell a person, well, you're grown now. That happened when you were younger.
Yeah.
What did you say? I don't care if it happened when I was in the womb. If I'm feeling it, you're supposed to be the one there for me.
Right.
You know? And it happens all the time. When I was divorcing my husband, well, we was splitting up, and he went and got the counsel on the base, which didn't make me no different. I went up in there, and she's like, well, what he said that y'all went through, a lot of family members and wives and husbands goes through stuff like that. But he didn't try to kill you. I told her, bitch, you crazy. Don't you never talk to me like that. You for him. You ain't for me. Yeah, he raggedy. Yeah, he is. And I told her, no, ma'am. And I hope like hell, one day, you call yourself being with somebody and you giving it your all, and they beat your ass or they do you any type of way. And I'm going to see if you going to say the same shit to the next person. That's just crazy. You don't never tell nobody, well, you know, that happened when you was 18.
Forget about it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't do you just that's how you know they're not a counselor. That is a person that it has happened to, and that's how they got over. They're not even over it, but they think they are. That's how you know the difference.
Right.
No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And you guys, at the end of the day, we need to pray for all the families. I pray for Jaguar. I pray for Kim that she gets justice. I pray that nothing else happens to Kimora, because she's trying to tell the truth pretty much and pretty much trying to tell it from the grave, because she still got people like trying to be there for her to vindicate her. The only thing we can do is be on the outside looking in. They say Drake does bestiality with dogs. Girls,
yeah, I heard that. I saw that on the interview that was on YouTube. Those guys were talking about it. Yeah, they say he messed with animals.
And how many other ones probably, man? Now you have to be a stinking ass person. Now you can't even get coochie that you gonna get the dog. Okay. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hide your dogs, hide your goats, hide your cats, hide your rats, hide
them all. Cause I remember it was back in 92 when we had a news person. He was on there talking. That's when all this, they was talking about the gay people and all that. The next weekend he was in the hospital because the gerbil he had in his anus broke off the string that he had it tied to.
Yeah, that's gerbil his booty.
Yeah.
Who did that?
It was the news person down there, a big fat white boy. Sure was.
See, that's that perverted stuff right there. So if you want it in the anus, go get a
gerbil.
A gerbil.
A little rat. That's what I call him.
What color was that meteorologist? What color
was a white boy.
Okay, that's all I have to say.
I know, right?
And that's all I have to say about that one. Okay.
Yeah. They something else. They something else. But my thing is, but y'all steady having babies. What do you think when the kids get old enough? Because this stuff ain't going nowhere. Somebody is going to remember what happened.
Everything. And they say Mary J. Blige was pregnant by Diddy.
Yeah, and he cut her face. That mark on her face, he did it.
And you ain't say, see, that's my thing. Why? I just don't get it. I can't say why a person do it. I'm just saying if you in an abusive relationship, it don't just go for celebrities. There are regular people every day, all day that are in these same abusive relationships. They have to get way through it some kind of way. I say as quickly as you get in that bad boy, you get out of it. Everybody thing the same. I ain't never had no black eye never by no person because
Nope.
I be already in prison straight up. There ain't no question asked. So if anybody want to date me and you think you're gonna get me a black eye, yeah, I'm gonna fry you like chicken when you go to sleep. I'm telling you, you're gonna have some flesh eating up on you because I will not do that one. And any man that beats a woman, that tells me that his self-worth is less than because he can't even be able to communicate with a woman without beating on her. I know he thought when he was doing that, and I don't think he thought he was gonna get caught. But just to know that it's out there now, I thank God that whoever put out that video, they put it out. But shame on you too, because you should have put it out way before now. It's all these years later for for Cassie to see that. Because could you imagine now if you don't know, if you not have ever been really victimized, when that video came out that day on Cassie, when y'all saw Diddy stomping her, Cassie was traumatized all over again. Every time I put a video out about Steve Harvey, or I hear his voice, or see how they did me, or some of the text messages that I started going back reading, half of the text messages that I got where I was being placed up on emotional mental duress and they were threatening me. When you go back and read them now, it's like you be traumatized all over again. Be like, damn, did they just write this to me? Why are they doing this to me? You wonder so many things because how did you even get in that position? I could imagine what Kim was wondering before she left this world.
Yeah.
Trauma that she went through. It's sad to know we as individuals idolize so many people on TV with this celebrityism shit that you forgot that these are real people. That's why I just don't do celebrities. I be talking about regular people as well. But then with Diddy and that video being released like it had been released, there's nothing that you can say to me that can make me feel like he ain't got to be in prison. The only thing that made me feel a little bit better, what you just said, they're going to get him on a RICO Act.
And that's worse than anything.
Yeah,
that's worse than murder.
What?
And how many counts are you going to get RICO?
He ain't going to get RICO by himself.
No, I'm not saying he is, but how many females going to come in and with this evidence? Because the model girl, when he raped her, she packed up the stuff, her panties, her bras, her bottom portion and her top that she had on. It's been packed up. So what they gonna do? They gonna run and see if that's P. Diddy sperm on her.
Right.
See.
She like Monica Lewinsky. She saved the country.
Yeah, she sure did. I said, boy, look at here. But yeah, that's it. That's it.
You know, you guys, we're gonna see a lot of things in the next couple of days. I just want to come on and reiterate one, because I do feel like they should have got him for abduction and kidnapping, which now Ms. KS says they're gonna do it in a RICO case, hopefully. I know there's more to come out. I don't think nobody's innocent in it, and especially a lot of these men. But now I don't think Diddy's gonna let it go down by himself because he's that kind of coward. He's telling everybody who he got a little black book up on and tell Steve gonna be one of them. So Steve better be treading lightly too. Because at this point, I don't think that Diddy will care about shit. I don't think the dude care about taking anybody to jail if he gonna go to jail, and especially for life. So we got to really look at what's right there in front of us right about now. This man's been doing this for years and he got away with it. And now he's going to be held accountable for it. I hate that he's going to be held accountable.
I don't.
No, when I say hate, I hate he's going to be held accountable. And when I say I hate he did be held accountable, I hate it because of the simple fact this shit should have been way before now. Held accountable. He ain't, to me, he shouldn't be held accountable. They should just go put this nigga in jail, period. It should be no way, because what is held accountable? Because if your ass was held accountable, your ass would be in there right now.
See, you got to look at but you got to see P. Diddy think he's smarter than the average individual.
Yeah, because
so really they got to play that game with him. They got to make sure every step they take, they have enough evidence, or the person has come up and said, here's the evidence you need. Because P. Diddy, he'll try to get out, but he's not going to get out. He's running around here now. He making like he in counseling, but you never said you were sorry to Kim or no other woman.
No,
It was all about you.
Yeah. He thought that little sorry ass excuse was gonna mean nothing. That didn't mean nothing to the women around the world. They want to bash you in your head. Keep it real.
And men too.
Don't nobody like you, nigga. Nobody never liked you. They said your breath look funky. You know, you've been doing this for a long time now. You don't just like cootie, you like booty too. You'll take anything to do, and probably dogs too. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody who done held around him, co-sign for him, talk to him, I believe you're just as guilty as he is. Point simple. And every man that have been around, like Steve, let Lori went out there, nigga, what? But you ain't got nothing to say right now. Jay-Z, you got a daughter and you was okay with that? All y'all asses need to be in jail.
He got 2 daughters.
Oh yeah, and Diddy too. You was messing with a 14-year-old girl. That's why you didn't want to admit that you was Ramirez's father, right? But your ass going too. All y'all need to be held accountable for this raggedy stuff that y'all been doing, and think you ain't gonna be held accountable. You are. But even though, you know what, at the end of the day, when we be saying held accountable or whatever, yeah, they held accountable. But I'm being real. I don't think nothing's gonna take away what they did. You could be held accountable all you want to. The victim still got to live with that shit for the rest of their life. So whether we do it now, today, or whenever you held accountable, at the end of the day, you really ain't held accountable for shit, because the victims are still gonna continue to go through what they're going through. But what we need to do now, there need to be some kind of bill created. So when celebrities, it doesn't matter, mental, emotional, physical, any of that abuse that celebrities just think they can get away with, that need to be stopped, because they done got a pass for too long and they continue to violate women and men and think nothing's wrong with it because they on TV. And then Ricky Smiley, your sloppy ass too.
Yeah, him too.
Ricky, you sloppy. He gonna talk about Diddy alleged beat. He did Ricky Smiley did a video after the fact saying with Cassie's alleged abuse. You trick ass nigga, you saw that with no alleged abuse. What are you talking about? Why y'all keep saying alleged and you done saw it on camera? That's what I don't like. You done I ain't saying alleged nothing. He beat the hell out of that girl and we all saw it. When nothing alleged by it, he should be up under the jail. But these little ratchet men who sit up there and co-sign like that, they co-sign like that because they're no better than Diddy they self. That's what they feel.
That's really how they are.
You did it. You just like them.
Now, what's going on with Nasty-O and Shirley?
I don't know. I know the victim called me. I got to see what was going on with her. I don't really know. She probably so happy that people done stopped talking about her. She don't know what to do.
Yeah, because I know he had went to court and they denied his money. You know, they denied his bail. And he claimed that some girl, that one of his friend girls is supposed to help him do something. He got to be slow. And they talked about Shirley.
Up there helping his ass.
Yeah, she's silly. She's silly.
And I'm sure some more getting ready to come out about that, because he keep hollering about the regulators. Somebody say he had said something about the regulators. Ain't that what Spook him said they are? The regulators?
Right, he did say that.
Be careful y'all talking, because we damn sure listening to the regulators, and he said y'all think y'all smart. You ain't that smart, because I bet you before he do time in prison, he gonna tell on the regulators, the agitators, the pillators. He gonna be telling on everybody. At the end of the day, with him too. Whatever somebody getting out of this industry with before 2025, the end of 2024, I'm sure more people gonna hit the face and hit the fan, and all kind of stuff gonna come out. Now, even if those videos here and there, if Diddy didn't force anybody, Beyonce could have had sex with who she want to. C could have got ran up 20,000 times. Jay-Z could have sucked 20,000 dinglings. That's their prerogative. I say they nasty, but I don't give a damn. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, that's their prerogative to do that. You don't have to go to jail for that. But they have that footage because they're looking for any little children or anything like that on there. The only thing we can do is keep the family in prayer, as far as the victims in prayer too. And hopefully that something positive is going to come out of it. Because after seeing what Cassie went through, any woman that done been with Diddy, I feel like they done went through something like that, if not worse. And if you listen to Jag and hear what she's saying, everything she's saying, I feel like it's true. I and I watch people, and I'm a civil rights activist, you guys. I watch their body language. I listen to what they say, how they say it, which way they say it. Her story has never changed. Believe half what you hear and none of what you see unless you hear it and see it for yourself. Life is too short, but it's a whole lot of opportunities. But now, to me, you have to make the opportunities for yourself. People are already trying to get famous and rich and stuff, but look what famous rich got you. Look what Cassie did. Tried to open one door for her, and she got all that shit behind closed doors and being violated like that as a woman. I can't even think how I would have been able to even go through some shit that she went through. She's a strong individual and a strong person.
Well, that guy was there too. That guy is the one that really took her what she needed to be, the counseling and stuff like that. The man that she's married to now. He
Right.
said that it used to be so bad, and he got her to go to counseling and stuff. I applaud him too.
Yeah, yeah, because he stood by her when nobody else would. But at the end
Mhm.
of the day, you guys, it doesn't matter how much we talk about this and what we can't change nothing. We can try to make it better. We can allow our voice to be heard for Cassie. We can allow our voice to be heard for Jag. We can allow our voice to be heard for Kim. She may not be here, but it's a lot of Kim Porters in this world. It's a lot of Jaguars in this world. It's a lot of Caseys in this world, Cassies in this world.
Mhm.
A lot of people being violated every day with no voice or no, they feel like they have no choice. You have a choice. You just have to get the strength up to do it. Violence is something that should never been shown towards any woman on a man level. Any man that sit up there and put his hands on a woman on any type of level, I think you're a bitch ass nigga. I feel like any man who sit up there and disrespect, talk crazy to a woman, I feel like you're a bitch ass nigga. And I feel like you should be stomped out the same way. Now, you may not say it because that's what y'all feel, but that's what I feel. Any man who even sit up there and do anything to degrade a woman, as worthy as we are, we put men here. You, without us, you wouldn't even be here. And then to come turn around and see something like that visually on tape doing it, I am glad that I was a Cassie friend, because I would have already had Diddy snatched up. He couldn't even mess with no country sisters like us. That nigga would have been roped up, tied up, and still tied to that tree right now. There's no way he would have walked away with that. Again, we can't change what has happened or what has been done, but we can continue to speak out and let Kim know that we are here, you know, watching over her babies in certain kind of ways, because I'm sure she is too. And then her daughters found out truth. Cassie, you know what I'm saying, applauding and thanking people because she didn't know so many people was going to rally around her. But I just
Yeah.
think that she had the courage to do it. And Miss Jaguar, right, for the courage, the strength, the honor,
Man,
disrespect
man.
I showed you. I am so sorry for that. But to me, if anybody was going to tell her, I want Jag to be on my corner like that hummingbird.
Oh
Tweet,
yeah.
tweet, all little birds gonna really go there tonight. Tweet, 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 tweet. Jag all around the corner tonight. Yes, could tell her, Jag. And she did. Well, everybody want to talk about her and disrespect her, and everybody who want to say something, she did something that none of you guys wouldn't do. She spoke up, and she spoke out. She stood her ground. She didn't care what was gonna come out of it, and for that I have mad respect. She doing something that men weren't even doing, and a lot of these men saw this stuff happening. These men, the bodyguards too, with your sloppy asses. You want to tell on Diddy now. You want to tell on Diddy now, but you saw Diddy slapping women around. You saw him dogging women around. A lot of y'all rappers saw the women being slapped and dogged around like that. You didn't say nothing. You saying something now because you don't want your stuff to come out. So tread real lightly when you're walking in somebody's shadow and trying to tell their truth, because you ain't too far from it. For every bodyguard that's telling on Diddy, I'm looking at you sloppy too, because you watched some of that shit happen and you didn't do nothing else too, nor did you tell the truth. So you're no better than Diddy. It doesn't matter if you coming out with it now or not. You watched this man beat up on women and you said nothing because of the money and the power and the fame. That's all I got to say, Miss K. You got anything to say before we wrap this up and get up out of here?
I just want you to know that I really enjoyed myself this evening, like I always do. And to speak with the comment section, the family, that's what I call y'all, the family. I always know that you're better than. If someone tell you, oh, you think you cute, or you think you look good, or you this, that, because there's always a hater out there. Tell them I know it. I understand why you feel the way you feel.
Right.
Don't let nobody take your innocence from you. Innocence is the way I am using it is mental.
Yes.
You know, if you don't click with somebody, don't deal with them. It's okay to be by yourself and go the other direction. It is okay. And I'm praying for everybody in the box. I want everybody to know that God is truly real.
Mhm.
Jesus is real. And your ancestors are too. Please listen. You don't have to party. Party at home by yourself. At least you know ain't nobody put nothing in your stuff.
Yeah.
So, just be safe. Whatever you do, be safe. And do everything that you think that you need to do. I know times is hard. Sometimes be hard for Miss K too. But fight go with it, you know? And that's just how I feel about it, you
Yes.
know? And so I just want all of y'all to know that I really care about everybody. I don't care if you don't like me for whatever reason. I'm gonna tell you, I don't care. But I like all y'all. And I love y'all. Always think before you react. Miss K working on that. But think before you react.
I ain't working on it. I ain't working on nothing. I don't want to think. I just want to react. I've been thinking for too long. I need to start reacting. No, just joking.
Look at you. So, I just want you all to know to be safe. And our parents or grandparents or kids and all may have woke up this morning. Somebody parent didn't. Somebody child didn't.
Yeah.
Let's give a prayer out to everybody, whether we know them or not.
Yeah.
I pray for people I don't know.
Yeah.
That, so kind of mix that up when you doing your prayers and talking to God. I pray for whomever out there, because there are some people that need to hear the word, or they need to know that someone is there for them because their family is not,
Yeah.
or they don't have a family. They don't even know where they come from. Just send a prayer, and whatever you say is what you feel. And I want y'all to have a good night, and know that God is up above and He's watching all of us. You know.
Amen.
And I love all of y'all. May God be your leader. And do what you know what is right. You do what's right and do right by them babies.
Please.
Please do. Because babies turn into grown people.
Yeah.
And I think that's when I would lose it if one of mine end up in jail. On the bullshit tip. My kids don't do white girls. And I'm so grateful. Yes, I am. But my thing is, I have an associate that has 2 boys in jail because they was friends with these white girls. I told her shit. I didn't know white folks was friendly with her.
Mm.
It may have been a setup. So she's going through that. She got a lawyer, and she just lost her job 4 months ago.
Mm.
So she got to dig in the savings. And so yeah, just be mindful. Love your kids. Love yourself.
And
I
talk.
don't care. And yeah, speak about it. Whatever's on your mind, talk about it. And that's all I have to say to everybody. And to Mr. D Ham. I don't know if you're on here or not, but I want you to know God is with you, brother. God is there for you. And I know you know. But yeah, because there's nothing nice out here in these streets.
Nothing.
That's why you gotta work on yourself and make your own fun.
Yeah.
But God bless everybody. Love everybody. If you want to talk with me, just hit me on my email or contact Miss Essie, and she'll let you know how to get in touch with me. And y'all have a good evening, and may God be the glory.
Thank you, Miss K.
You're welcome.
Y'all can email me at Essie Berry. Is going across the roster right now. 54@gmail.com. Again, Essie Berry at 54@gmail.com. You also can call me. Look, I don't know the number of heart. I'm gonna wait till I run across the roster too, because I don't know what it is. You guys can reach me, and if you call me on that number, you leave a message. It goes to my email. Everything is monitored and done for sure. On there. Let me see. And you can contact me at 747-248-6433. 747-248-6433. There's no telling what's getting ready to come out in the next couple of days. I hope you guys join me tomorrow with Mr. Tate for his transformation in life and how he got started in it and how it's going to be because he's bringing his birthday in. I see him down at the bottom. Just smile. You want to come on and say hey? Or you want to wait till tomorrow? Wait till
Come
tomorrow.
on, nephew. Come on, nephew.
She said, "Come on, nephew. I'm gonna bring you up."
What's up, fam?
Birthday, Raymond. Happy
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right. Get it, baby. Get it, nephew. How you doing?
I'm
All
great.
right, give it to him.
It ain't gonna help nothing. So I ain't complaining about nothing. Hey,
I know that's right. I know that's right.
we got to keep it pushing, Auntie.
Yeah, we do. How you feeling?
I don't
Glory
have
to
the word.
God. Glory to God.
I don't have. That's it right there.
Yeah.
How you gonna be? How are you gonna be tomorrow, youngster? Yeah, youngster. How you gonna be tomorrow, youngster?
51.
Woo!
What?
I remember that. I remember when I was 51 back in the day.
Yeah, me too.
It feels wonderful. This transition is taking place as we speak. It's powerful.
Yeah.
Dr. Sabi didn't die for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If we start at least changing the thought of how we treat our car, you might treat your body a little bit better because that's really how we do our body. You can't put any kind of oil in your engine.
Amen.
You can't put any kind of, you can put, there's 3 types of fuels you can put in there, but if you put the best one in there, you probably gonna get the best results.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just with food. Once you learn what's hurting you, change that part, especially if it's gonna kill you. Everybody say they like being here. If you want to stay here, you're gonna have to change what you putting in your mouth.
That's true.
Period.
Y'all gonna learn some of that tomorrow for sure. So make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all really tune in for it because y'all gonna get a doozy.
Real talk. Let
me ask you something before we get out though. What would, because he gonna give it all the way tonight and he ain't gonna have that for tomorrow. But what was your weight size before now? You was how much did you weigh?
316.
And how much do you weigh now?
205.
Look at God.
Look at God.
Look at God.
Look at it. Give it to him. I'm talking. I know that's right, nephew. I know that's right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I got a lot of. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know, health and God is really one.
Yeah.
It's one now. Because see, most Black people would train. We know how to praise because we already got that element of rhythm in our DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Period. So you talking about we the best praisers, but we the worst caretakers. How many friends have you lost in the last 25 years to bad health alone?
That's true.
Just that part.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to get down with it tomorrow night.
All right. All right. Well, I'm ready. Be ready. I might show my face tomorrow for your little birthday, youngster.
I know that.
God bless you, Raymond. I appreciate you popping up too.
Yes. I love the fact that everybody. Peace to everybody. Keep it pushing. Much love. Hi.
Much love. Bye, boy.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much. You guys, God bless you guys. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow. I think it's about 7 o'clock tomorrow, maybe 6 at the most. But please join in. A lot of the health tips that Raymond can give you, I think you'll enjoy the health tip because look at the man from where he was and what he is now. You'll see a video of his transformation as well. And then he'll give you some to me, some positive things is going on in his life and within himself. So that's going to be a good thing tomorrow for sure. And I think everybody needs a little bit of positive going on. And if you really want to learn how to lose weight naturally and find out some things he did, I've even learned some things, you guys might want to tune in tomorrow. God bless you guys. Take care. Thank you, Raymond, so much. Happy birthday.
See you later, nephew. May God be with you.
You're so welcome. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you,
You're
family.
welcome.
Most definitely. God bless you guys and take care. Good night.
Yeah. Night night.
Good night.
You look good in that blue, Raymond.
Hey!
You cute in that blue, boo. Later.
That's my color, baby. That's my.
Yay. Good night, you guys. God bless.
All right. Mwah.
Good night, you guys. See y'all tomorrow. Look like